To look at some line motion that I found in Johann Sebastian Bach's Partite from the Christ der du bist der helle Tag, BWV 766. It was written when he was 19 years old, I do believe. So he'd been studying the work of previous masters and just looking at what happens in a minor key. What are his tendencies, and are there things that we can ferret out from this and use in our own improvisation and building of structure? So if you've not yet done so, please do subscribe to the channel. If you can, like, share, and leave a comment. It's always great to hear from you. If you'd care to leave me a tip, that would be very nice, and my PayPal information's in the description below. So here are some tendencies that I found. I'll put a link to it, BWV 766, Christ der du bist der helle Tag. So we're going to be in D minor. I'm keeping this maybe as part 4 of casual discussion about D minor, lines in D minor. And just really getting down to 2 voices. So he's quite fond in the beginnings of pieces and dictated by the chorale melody that he's setting. He's not afraid of octaves that then go somewhere. The common tendency seems to be for the bass to come down and make some kind of a 5 chord. So this would be A7, first inversion. If we came from D and D at 10 and 7. C sharp and E, meaning A7 basically. Could be diminished, could be A7 flat 9, but right now it's just C sharp and E. So we went from D's, contrary motion, to C sharp and E, and then rising up to the 3rd in the melody. This is 10 and 10, D and F. Now later in the piece, he uses this, which is C sharp and G, as a way to get to the 5th in the melody. So it does seem that each of those first 5 melodic pitches of the scale are harmonized with one of 2 bass notes, either 1 minor, 5, 1 minor, 5, 1. So either D or C sharp in the bass. I think it's really nice to work this way. Really slow. Be cognizant of the voice motion. Another thing then that he does often in the piece is he'll modulate to the relative major. We'll get that sound of a lift at the end of a phrase. And again, a lot of this is dictated by the melody that he's setting, which are already, from his Lutheran hymnal, they're already set. But so this idea of going to C, to go from C to F. So here's D minor. And then rising up to C over E. Could be C in the bass, but it seems quite often this chord is leading to F, and its leading tone in the bass really emphasizes that motion to the relative major. So C to F. This is 7th fret E, 1st fret C, 1st string 8th fret C, 2nd string, 8th fret, G. You'll hear that modulation device, sequence device that he uses often. We'd get up to F. Now from F, you can go straight into a 5-chord A7 of some kind that would lead back to, that's C sus. C and G, 8 and 8. F is the sus4. Here's E, 9th fret, 10th fret, F. Some pieces he'll make that line with A rising up to B flat and C for the F chord. That kind of sound where here's F first inversion, A, C, F, 5, 5, 6. Up to B flat, 6, 5, 6, B flat, C, F, little sus, C, C, F, 3, 5, 6. First inversion F chord if you'd like, 5, 3, 5, 6. So I hope you can hear we're right back in D minor. Another thing that would happen then is we've discussed this in other parts of this D minor discussion, which I will link in the description below. So this is preparing for the 5. Now in natural minor, the 5, not D natural minor, the 5 would be A minor instead of A7 with harmonic minor. And in this piece he does indeed go from here, from this 7 diminished of 5, so G sharp diminished. Here I'm just playing G sharp D F, 4, 7, 6. That's what really wants to happen, is another kind of contrary motion. 4 and 7 to 5 and 5, A and C, G sharp D, so that's the sound of 7 diminished of A minor. And it's a nice, it's a gentle thing to do, to go from all of this go to the 5 chord in its natural minor state. Another thing that happens is this G minor, what I take to be first inversion G minor chord with B flat here. Just B flat and G, 6th and 8th fret of the 6th and 2nd strings. That wants to, these voices actually want to go in contrary motion again. B flat and G to A and A. If we follow that idea that A, B flat, we can get melodic minor, B and G, B and G, 7 and 8, C sharp and A. So this is raise 6, raise 7, 1 minor. So I hope some of these shapes are interesting, some of these sounds appeal to your ear, and that you can follow up. I'll put the links to the other 3 parts of this, what seems to be ongoing discussion about lines in D minor, in the comments. And as always, sincerely, I wish you a very good day.